I'm doing you all night. Scratches all down my back to keep it right on. Take it off. The paper is your game. You jump in bed with fame. Another one not paid in full. You're so fine. It won't be a loss. Cashing in the rocks just to get you face to face. Hey, you're crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream. I'm doing you all night. Scratches all down my back to keep it right on. Hey, you're crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream. I'm doing you all night. Scratches all down my back to keep it right on.
we come back and we still can't get it right when the song ends.
Where the hell are we?
I know.
Well, we haven't seen this in a few weeks.
We've been gone a hot minute.
We have been gone a hot minute, and I
had-
want to tell everybody sorry. Things got hectic around here. I mean, hectic. You know, I had some passing of friends, passing of my father.
My good friend
lost her husband.
Lost her husband. It's been
hatchlings
crazy.
Out the ass. Just absolutely crazy. Went down to Oklahoma 3 weekends ago.
I think it was 2. We spent time with of course, Kyle and Ashley, because that's
right. We went down there.
Family.
They vended the Shawnee, Oklahoma City show.
But the biggest thing was we went to see Denise and Alan and Chris and Heather too, because
we had to pick up
another hatchling.
Another hatchling rack. So it was that time to get another hatchling rack. 120-ish hatchlings in the racks right now. Our next show will be
more than that.
Our next show will be the Dallas show in September.
4 more still in the incubator.
Yeah,
four more
winding down.
Cups.
We've shut one incubator off. We're down to 1 incubator now. We've still got cut two clutches, 4 in the incubator. 2 still need to be cut. And it's been crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's fun, wild, but crazy. It's time to hire some help. We're actually to the point where we need to hire some help.
We do.
With the rats.
And with the snakes.
Some spot cleaning,
with
maybe twice a week.
Yeah.
Once a week for the rats, once a week for the snakes, and then we can handle it from there. Still getting snakes in. We might not have been at the Daytona show, but we picked up 3 snakes from the Daytona show.
Yeah,
so we should be getting them in. One will be coming in while we're at Tinley, and then the other 2 will be getting shipped in within the next week or so.
We're actually going to be there next year.
We will be at Daytona.
Will be at Daytona next year.
100%. We will be vending the Daytona show next year. That's already.
That's already set
on the calendar. Hitting some local shows around here, and just been busy. And
our website is live, so people have been showing up left and right while we're
Our Google business is out there working.
Yeah,
people are saying, "Hey, I'm outside." We're like, "Come on in, buy a snake from us, and get the hell out."
We would never say that, but we have a good time.
We do.
People show up.
Yeah.
We like to show off what we've got and what we're working with, and you know what we need to do.
What do we need to do?
We need to say hi to some people. I need to say hi to Mike because Mike has
Big Mike. I love Big Mike.
I tell you what, he's going through some stuff right now. I'm not putting his business out there if he wants to do that, but this podcast is for you, my friend. This podcast is for you.
Yeah, you messaged us the other day, and we were actually thinking about taking another week off, just kind of
reset.
get another week under our belt and just kind of
Reset.
try to get some relaxation in. Big Mike messaged and said, I really need this podcast tonight. And we were like, okay.
You bet
So we
your
didn't
life
have
will
anybody
do it.
lined up. So you had to deal with us two tonight. And whatever happens in the chat. And that's what the podcast to be about.
We're just going to roll with it.
Because I think we pretty much already talked about everything that's been going on here. So
we got to say hi to everybody.
6 minutes in and we're done talking about us.
I gotta have a drink of my drink because I've got my spray.
Oh, what does that say? Bitch be gone.
Bitch be gone. Fuck around and find out spray. That's what it is.
All right. So let's, as you all know, we start off with welcoming everybody. If you are to catch this podcast on a replay, we want to thank the replay crew for coming in and checking it out. Make sure to like the podcast.
Like the podcast. It helps us get out there a little further, guys.
Yeah. So we know it's probably going to be a little slow podcast tonight, just because first of all, because we've been gone for a few weeks, and second of all, we just threw up the thumbnail an hour or two ago. Yeah. So it didn't get out there.
We're flying by the seat of our pants tonight.
We always do, though. We always do.
I don't know why you say that. I'm usually prepared.
That's how we work the best, though.
We do.
Is just go.
Getting on there and go. So, just go.
As always, first one in the chat tonight. We've already mentioned them.
Oh, you know what? Take over for just a minute.
Miss Knight, take over just a minute. I run this shit.
You do. You absolutely do, baby. You
do. Where the hell are you going? All right. Where did I get it started? Big Mike, so glad to see you. Love you, man. Hopefully everything's going okay. If you need anything, man, reach out to us. Reach out to us, brother. Another huge supporter right here, Eric and Amanda. We love you guys. Again, if you guys ever need anything, reach out to us. That's anybody in the chat. If you guys ever need anything, if you just need to bullshit, just reach out to us and talk. And but Eric, I'll tell you what, Eric's picking up some fire. Eric's got some fire. Eric's got some clutches in under his belt this year. So awesome job, guys. Another huge supporter of us. I think every podcast we talk about him. David with the Missouri Rattery. The best rats in the business. He does ship. So make sure you go check out the Missouri Rattery.
David, don't come for us.
Yeah. I mean, it's who we use. Of course, we do breed our own rats, but he has to supplement us, and he never fails. Always here for us. So we thank you, David. Morph Valley, what's going on? It's very good to see you. Morph Valley, are you guys to be in Dallas? I know Mission. I always get Mission and Morph Valley mixed up. Morph Valley, you to be in Dallas. Hopefully we get to see you. I know this next person's to be in Dallas because that's where we first got to meet them. We chatted with them for so long, but we actually got to meet them for the first time last year at Dallas, and that's RO 5.0. So love you, man. Can't wait to see you next month. Another huge support. Not just huge supporter of us, huge supporter of everybody.
In the community, he's a huge supporter of the community.
He just got back from Daytona. Love seeing all the pictures. And I hope you had a blast. And that's my Mafia man, Mr. Sammy Vargas, Bull Python, right there. You guys are all huge supporters of us. Again, another huge supporter.
You could just say that going down the line because these are all of our family.
And
these are our people.
We can't wait to meet you guys in person. can't wait to get you on the show. We know it's coming. And without further ado, K&D Reptiles. Love you guys.
Yep.
This next one. Now I know why.
Now you know why I ran. Yeah. I wanted to show off, and I'm hoping I'm not getting the light glare on it. Our beautiful new cutting board. Bone Daddy Serpents made it possible. John from Underworld made it possible. You guys are amazing. We love it.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
I mean, that work that
etching,
you put into it.
And another sticker for our board.
A patch, a keychain,
bottle opener.
We need that. You know us.
Yeah. Gotta have a beer.
Yeah. So if you guys are out looking for a cutting board, make sure you go and reach out to Bone Daddy Serpents. Vinny does some amazing work. Another one that was at Daytona this weekend is Mr. Boza. Kike himself. Him
and the family. I saw Princess and I saw Miss Boza. And some amazing pictures. It looked like you guys had fun and can't wait to meet up with all you guys next year down there. Absolutely.
Vance, we love you, Vance. I mean, from the time we had you on,
I know we need to do it again because we were both sick.
Yeah.
And we need to pop him in again because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Saw Vance's shirt floating around Daytona.
I did.
Yeah. So awesome. Love you. Thank you. And
you already know.
You already know who this next person is. Mr. Purple, Mr. Uptown Exotics, Don D.
I love you.
Killing it. Loving it.
I'm watching all the shorts. I'm having a ball.
I'll tell you what,
Don, all the shorts.
Don, he puts out some content. So if you guys aren't subscribed to him, make sure you go subscribe to Don and check out all his content.
You know what I want to know? Why did we have these children of ours who can do all this social media and they don't help us?
Yeah, and we've asked them.
I know. I paid for college degrees.
And nothing.
Nothing.
Crickets. Here we are, mothball old, trying to figure this shit out. I mean, this we could actually, we could play videos on here. We could pop up pictures.
Our son has a marketing and business, both degrees, marketing, business. He could be doing all this cool stuff for us.
But you know what? He does come through.
He's our bartender.
He is our bartender.
We have parties. He is a real bartender. So
another one saw pictures at Daytona this year. Hopefully you had an amazing time, and that's Casey with Geoffrey and Reptiles. Welcome, thank you. I just mentioned morphs. So can't wait to see you. About time these two yahoos decided to come back on their own podcast. I know, man.
Exactly.
It's kind of like the gym. You get out of the gym for a week, and it's so hard to get back into it. You fall into a routine of, okay, I get home, take off my uniform, I sit in my recliner, and I want to relax.
Yes.
It's hard to get back into it.
It's very tough.
You guys pushed us to get back into it tonight, and
we're glad you did.
Yeah, we're glad you did, because every time we're up here talking with you guys, we have an amazing time. We have a fun time. We love to laugh with you guys, and it's oh my gosh, she's getting hot flashes already. Oh my. And I know why she's getting hot flashes. It's because it's because this next one I'm about ready to pull up. This is why she's getting hot flashes.
Why?
And that would be Miss Ashley with
Tatum's
Exotic Reptiles. That's why Angie's getting hot flashes right now.
She's my sister from another mister.
Always behind the scenes supporting us. We couldn't do this without you. Yeah, no, we could. We've done it before. So.
Don't you say it to her. No, but we appreciate everything you do for us. You know, I gotta give you a hard time. I just had to see your reaction when I said that.
You know, she back there.
So you got Ashley
shooting eye daggers.
I just got the 2 fingers up, 2 thumbs up. I think that was 2 thumbs.
I don't think it was 2 thumbs.
Are you sure? It looks like 2 thumbs. She's giving me 2 thumbs up.
She was pointing you in the right direction.
I tell you, another one that's killing it this year. Seeing all these reels and these shorts and all these babies is from David, Join Reptiles. Absolutely killing it, making some amazing animals this year.
We're seeing some beautiful stuff out there.
Oh, yeah. So,
I know I'm not keeping you in line tonight. So, did you get Exotic World?
Miss Donahue.
I'm sorry. I'll sit over here and just look cute.
Bitch, be gone. Exotic World of Geckos, welcome. Thank you for coming back. Apparently, a lot of y'all wanted to come back. I don't know why.
Like, oh my God.
But I mean, we're 21, 22 strong in here.
These two are back. Oh God.
And we appreciate it. Patrick Macomorph, appreciate it.
Hey,
love you, man. Can't wait to actually meet up with you. What do you head down to Daytona, Patrick? Because I know you're out on the East Coast, so we need to get out there to a show that you go to. You either vend or just show up. We need to get out there so we can meet up with you. Mr. James Perry, J&S Exotics, doing wonderful, man. Keep up the good work.
Are you missing?
Miss Donahue. Sorry, I was reading some comments.
I know it seems like we skipped a bit.
Look, Edge of Panic.
Edge of Panic.
I tell you what, that was probably.
He took over the show.
I tell you, we had so much fun.
Show, but
it was his show on
our
channel, and that was so much fun.
Oh man. We laughed hard that night.
I want to do it again. I want part 2 for that.
I think we should.
That was, I had such a great time.
There's a bunch of them I want to do part 2s with Fred and AJ from FNA.
Yeah,
I want to do some part 2s with everybody.
Yeah, I mean there's so many good podcasts that we've been on or have you guys on and I mean we could just keep going in a circle.
We could.
You know, just throw you guys in a hat and we say, okay, you guys are on this week. Oh, what do you mean you can't come on? Okay, well you're going back in the hat.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, I mean this family is amazing.
You're not getting around it.
Carranza, welcome.
Oh, welcome.
So thank you for coming in. I know you haven't been with us that long, and we took a break, and you came back. So we truly appreciate it. Look, there's the other half of PJ's creation. There's Miss Amanda. There's that beautiful lady. So I tell you what, she's. I know Eric works a lot, and Amanda, I know you stay busy with kids. I know that 100%. But I tell you what, she stays up on her reels and she's always posting stuff. It.
But all of our family kills it out there. I mean, you all work hard and we appreciate it so much. Go back up there because do you know who that is?
What did I miss someone?
Right here, Carla.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go there.
Okay.
I was just scrolling up, Miss Donahue.
You about to get it.
You're a little bossy now.
You about to get. That's my cousin.
Are you ready for her?
I'm ready for her.
Okay. Go ahead. Say hi to her.
Hi, Carla. That's my cousin.
Hi, cousin.
We grew up together running the dirt gravel roads.
Barefooted?
Barefoot.
Uphill both ways?
No.
In the snow?
No.
Across the railroad tracks?
Probably.
Picking up aluminum cans?
No. But we
chasing boys.
Well, fighting off brother because we beat the tar out of him. So yeah, that's my cousin. Love her to pieces.
Well, welcome. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you, babe.
It's a reptile podcast.
She likes them all on Facebook. But this is the first time we've seen her kind of pop out.
We won't really talk about reptiles too much. We might
have some babies that people want to see. You never know.
I tell you what we did. I tell you what, one clutch. I always have a clutch a year. Like, what, why did I do this pairing? We have a pinstripe hidden gene Wilma, and we put him to a banana phantom this year, and those are some pretty babies.
Every single one of them is different. Every single one. There's not one that looks even remotely like the others.
Yeah, I mean, just.
But it turned out to be a pretty clutch.
Yeah, very pretty clutch.
It did.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you say hi again.
That's my girl, Gaelic girl. I love you, honey. I don't know how late it is in Ireland right now, but I love you for stopping in. She's been sick, bless her heart, and I just hope she starts feeling better.
Well, I hope you do. Yeah, I hope you do start feeling better. We love you, babe. And look, she said hi to me. Hi, girl. Hopefully you're feeling better. And did have so much fun growing up.
We did.
Love you too.
I miss those days because we had a ball.
Okay, talking about the hidden gene Wilma. We are actually done through the chat.
We did. We caught up.
We are caught up, but I'm going to click on this one real quick because we did just talk about the hidden gene Wilma clutch. And Mission just did a hidden gene Wilma het clown to a chocolate cinnamon clown. Oh, that will be nice.
That will be cool.
Yeah. I didn't realize, and it was the hidden gene Wilma and the phantom. We hit a hidden gene Wilma phantom, and it looks it looks stranger. It looks like a stranger. Just real high alien heads, just like solid little circles. I mean, it's beautiful, and does it have banana in it too?
I believe it does.
And it's super dark.
Let me see if I
can and it is just super cool. So yeah, Python Portal, welcome for stopping in. Thank you. Yeah, hidden gene Wilma that's one of those morphs that not a lot of people work. People are scared because it's in the spider complex and that, but it does some crazy stuff. Actually, we picked up ours from God, I just drew a blank. From Todd with TNT. That's where we picked up our mail from. So this is the.
Do I need to turn off the light?
No, I think. Well, this isn't the one I'm talking about, but this is a banana here. This is a banana hidden gene Wilma. Yeah, you can go ahead and turn it off. See if that. So I mean, there's hardly any yellow to it. It's the reddish peach. You got the purple up on the dorsal. But it just turned out to be such a super clutch. And they're possets, nothing 100%, but just a cool looking clutch.
I'm trying to find the one you want.
It's the one without banana.
Okay.
Let's see. Bone Daddy did some hidden gene Wilma stuff, so that's cool. I'm glad to see this the hidden gene Wilma coming back together. That's the one I'm talking about. Randy, Pope County, welcome, thank you. So this is the one I was talking about. It almost looks strangerish. And of course, this is without the banana. The last one was with, you son of a gun, you. But it just super cool. Super cool. I didn't know really what to expect with them.
Is he spicy?
A little bit.
Randy thought we'd retired.
Well, the older you get, that clock starts ticking around 8 and you're like, I need to be in bed. So
never seems to work that way. Yeah. We end up getting in bed usually about midnight.
Yeah. So and Eric did pick up a Hinging Woman Inch Triple Het girl. And she's, I know she was getting big before you took her home, and I tell you what she's het lav, het clown, het pied, and we were just looking through our whole backpack yesterday, and seeing stuff that completely forgot about. So we have 2. We held back 2 from that clutch. One's got yellow belly in it, and then I can't, and I think the other one is this exact same thing, was the Hinging Woman triple het. So yeah, so it'll be interesting. I'm starting to like the Hinging Woman a little more after seeing different combinations of it.
Yeah,
that really the only thing we had seen in it was in the pinstripe.
Right.
I mean, because that's what we had. That was the only Hinging Woman we had.
And I will be the first one to say that pinstripe is not my favorite morph.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's just favorite. So dominant, and and you just got the pinstripe effect. I mean, we did make the acid blitz stuff.
Yeah, and there's some stuff that we made this year that has pinstripe in it.
Yeah,
but
and a lot of them are double and triple het stuff. So it's some redhead stuff this year with the pinstripe in it with coral glow and a lot of this stuff we haven't showed up because they just got into the. We're so far behind on videos, update videos.
We are. We're behind. I've been putting stuff on Morph Market, but
I think we're only up to clutch 4 on Morph Market.
No, I think it's 5.
Clutch 5 now.
I think it's 5, and we've got 20 in the rack, 20 clutch.
But for update videos, I think we're only up to clutch 3.
Yeah.
So we'll start banging out, even if we have to shoot several videos one weekend and then just kind of stagger them out to you guys.
Change clothes in between so it doesn't look like we did them all.
Right. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff this year. The banana pied clutch just came out of their eggs. What was it? 5 or 6 eggs. We
5 eggs.
3 banana pieds and 2 regular pieds.
Right, and 2 of them are already spoken for.
Yeah.
We didn't even, they weren't even cut yet.
But that happened to us last year too. I mean, those banana pieds, pieds, if you want to make something that is going to sell as soon as as soon as they hatch out, pieds, banana pieds are always going to sell.
You better clarify after 5 meals or they're
right. But I mean, they're to fly off your rack.
We've been to some shows lately where they've been selling them
in the egg,
firstborn, and I'm like, oh my God.
But yeah, if you're the higher end stuff is moving a lot slower. In the hobbyists, if you go to these smaller shows and been these smaller shows, the pieds and banana pieds,
bells, they're always going.
Your highways, your pastel highways, they're going, they're flying. Yeah. So if you're looking to vend some smaller shows plus some bigger shows, make sure you diversify what you're making. You want to. What we try to do is we try to make for everyone. A breeder that's needing some power into their collection, and then some hobbyist stuff.
Or first time buyers.
The first time buyers.
The pretty stuff.
And so we do. We tried to breed all spectrums of it.
We do.
I
think we're falling behind.
Yeah, but you know, that's what this show's about tonight. We're just here talking and falling behind.
If you guys want to see something, you're going to have to holler so that I can try and go get it out of the rack.
And I think this was because I just got bit. Thanks, Will. What did Vinny just dropped? Banana hidden gene Woma het G-stripe clutch last night, 10 eggs. Wow. Okay, that's awesome.
We like G-stripe.
Yeah. We did 2 clutches of G-stripes this year. Now we did do another clutch of het G-stripe, but we did 2 visual G-stripe clutches this year.
Some VPI.
Yeah, we hit a VPI Xanac G-stripe. It was a 4/8 clutch. We hit 2 double visuals.
Yeah.
And then we hit then we did a butter G-stripe clutch, and they're still in the incubator right now.
Yeah.
Those things are hard to identify. We'll probably have to get with
the butter in them.
Charlie. Not Reagan Renee. We'll probably have to get with Charlie with Reagan Renee, because those things are hard to. They all look the same, and I know some of them have to be butter. I know our butter G-stripe you could see, but she's of course an adult. But these hatchlings, they all look the same. So it's
I liked the Xanthic ones. Those
Xanthic ones are beautiful. I don't know if you guys saw the real.
Yeah, the people that swore they would never do
Xanthic. And do you want to get one real quick?
I can get one, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, those are, I don't know if you guys saw them or not, but they're super cool. I think there's some things we can do to, I don't want to say brighten them up because of the black, gray, and white, but to really make the black and grays pop with the white. I'm thinking maybe some fire. There's going to be something, but I want to expand on this project and see what it's saying. Looking at me. Here we are. You guys are going to laugh at me again. But there's the Xanac G-stripe there. Now it's super pastel. So both parents were super pastel. Both were visual G-stripes. And they were both het VPI, and out of 4/8 clutch, we hit 2. So we're to hold on to one of them. They're not even sexed yet. So we'll hold on to one of them and try to get. I'm thinking probably fire into it, maybe desert ghost into it. We'll see what happens there, but just super cool. The sides. Sides are, I wouldn't say orangish, but they're not just a gray and white, but super cool. Loved them. Loved how they turned out. We knew we hit them straight when we cut the eggs. Yeah, nice. Will, the babies are sick. My first year breeding. Awesome. Eric, pinstripe seems to hit a lot, 70%. Yeah, pinstripe. Spiders the same way. We only do we did two spider clutches this year. The first one we hit 2 spiders. The second clutch we didn't hit a single spider.
Not a single one.
But spider is another one, super strong. Pinstripe, super strong. Almost 2 a.m. here, need pain meds, so you were live. She said I look gorgeous. Thank you so much. What?
I think she meant the snakes, but I'm sure Gaelic means you're gorgeous. I love you, girl. You take your meds, and if you go to sleep, you go to sleep, babe.
Tried pairing him with one of my albino girls, but I bet those are some bangers for sure. And I know that was something to do with the comments up above. Ledka's in. Ledka. Welcome. Love you, man. Can't wait to see you at Dallas. I know you'll be at Dallas. Raquel Williams. welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure I haven't missed anybody.
I'm trying to.
Jeremy's in. Well, what's up, brother? Did you see those VPI Xanax, Jeremy? Weren't they gorgeous? I bet you wish you had VPI. Too bad you went with that TSK route. But yeah, those VPIs, and Jeremy, I remember a couple years ago, Jeremy was like, "We're gonna get you into because we didn't want to get into Xanax. There was nothing Xanax wise that we were like, oh my gosh, we got to have that.
We did not like it, but we just didn't have any, and we were like, well, we're not going to purchase any.
and Jeremy's like, we're going to get you into Xanax, and I run the TSK lines. And then we kind of picked up a partial collection, and it had VPI Xanax in it, and that's actually where the parents came from of that G-stripe I just showed you.
Yeah.
And so we did. We told him we got into Xanax. He was all excited, and then I told him it was VPI. So show us your paint stuff. I do not have paint stuff.
We do not have paint.
But we do have a new pickup that
we do have a new pickup.
And you know what? Since you guys are always here for us, even with us taking time off, and you guys are back with us.
You want me to get the little man?
Let's get him. We are going to do an unboxing right here live with you guys. Probably there's so many cool snakes. Super cool. Never thought we were to get into this project. And
I don't know why I keep turning this light on and off.
But super, super cool. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to identify this gene. It's such a gene that you probably have to see in person to see what it is. But I'll go ahead and try. I don't know if you guys can see what it is or not.
Oh, there's my girl Muscles. Muscles is in.
There I am shaking. That's why I try to go this hand here. This hand doesn't shake as much, so that's why you always see me trying to hold this. So this is a hypo puzzle. So we got him in a couple weeks ago, I guess.
Yeah.
We got him in a couple weeks ago. And we got a couple more puzzle stuff that's coming in later on this year.
They're coming out of Canada though, so they don't ship until September.
Yeah, but so it's super excited to work that. Again, didn't think we would ever be able to get into that project, and now we're into that project. Fred, MTZ, welcome.
I was saying Fred over Daytona.
Yeah, you were just telling me.
I did.
Because Angie works hopefully this isn't too dark, but we're going to leave this off because
just in case we show more snakes.
We're going to show off some stuff tonight. Kind of change plans.
Did you hear me say Muscles is in too?
Oh, no, I didn't even see her. I heard you. Where did she go? Let me find her.
There she is.
What?
Ashley popped her.
Okay.
Ashley popped her.
There she is. There's that beautiful lady. I tell you what, we can't wait to meet you guys. I know we were going to meet you guys in
December.
Right, in the Nashville show, at the
show.
Nashville show,
Yeah.
and you guys got stuck with some family, or you guys were under the weather, or something happened.
It could have been her job, because that job takes her everywhere, so it could have been that. But
yeah,
we're going to eventually get there. Well, we're going to get there with all of our people. But
Exotic A1 Pets is in. Welcome. Thank you.
Gaelic said, yeah, you too, but she was talking about the snakes.
Thank you, hon. Let's see. And Angie's back, or Ashley. Say Angie, Ashley. It's
interchangeable.
Yeah, I know she's in there running the chat right now, and I'm kind of going through and seeing some stuff.
No, you were saying that I was showing you the stuff from Daytona.
Right. With on Instagram. Yeah. So I was getting to see a lot of the pictures, and so you guys had a blast, and made me a little jealous. I mean, we needed this weekend. There was a lot of stuff that we needed to get done this weekend, but like I said earlier in the podcast, we're to be down there next year.
Yeah, and we have a baby possibly coming tonight.
We do.
We do. My beautiful little niece, Haley, I call her Haley Bell.
Yep.
She's
due. She's ready.
My sister flew out there from North Carolina, and she's going to be with her.
Yeah.
And
this will be her first baby.
Her first baby. She's a NICU nurse, so she's got this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should have a baby sometime tonight or tomorrow, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. So the job did take her away from that.
I thought so.
Jamie with More Forge, welcome.
We were seeing y'all's pictures everywhere.
Your guy, man, everybody was having a blast out there.
I was loving all of them. We'll be there with y'all partying next year.
Mike turns the lights on and off too. Will picked it. Will said it was a puzzle.
It was a puzzle.
So yeah, hypo puzzle. So let's see. Again, we did pick up 3. I'd say we. As you guys know, we're in partnership with these exotics, and he was down at Daytona, and we got 3 more snakes. We got two more boas and a blood coming our way.
We hadn't planned on. No, we were adding stuff ourselves, and then Chris went down there, and he's like, "Hey,
yeah, and
we're gonna get some bloods and some boas in there." And I'm like, "Oh,
yeah." And the blood that's coming in, and I'm not like I said, we won't bring the blood back until Tinley. This morph has only been released to a couple people.
2 people. Yeah.
And it's absolutely crazy. He sent me the picture of it, and I think my response was, "What the hell is that?" And just crazy. When we get it in, we'll go ahead and show it off.
Yeah.
I'll probably have gloves on because those damn things, man, they are snappy. And so, but yeah,
we've got one. She's mean.
Yeah,
she's mean.
Make sure you guys don't miss Keys. What will be on Keys?
We'll be on Keys
in November.
T and Keisha. Yeah, it's November the 6th. We'll be on their show.
Yeah,
we're on another show. Is that next month?
And you haven't told me about it?
No, you set this one up. That's why I don't know anything about it.
Is that the one on TikTok?
Possibly.
I think it's on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a
y'all
TikTok
are going to
show.
have to. You guys are going to have to come over to TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to branch out to the other social media sites. We post a short on YouTube, and it goes to our TikTok and our Instagram and Facebook. But you still got to get out there and do stuff just for your TikTok community and just your Instagram community. So yes, we were able to.
They do have live shows.
Yes, they do live shows. So we were asked to come on a show, and we'll promote that. I know he's been running shows. And pretty much it's going to be like this, where we're just the main screen, and he'll kind of be in the background. And
you didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, well, that's the way it's.
Well, I'm wearing my tiara, and I'm gonna have. I'll let you wear the tiara.
Let's see, what else have we picked? I know we did kind of a quick short on. We picked up a Desert Ghost Clown Posset Hypo. That shed what will be given Charlie from Gray Rider Reptiles. That shed at Dallas. Where they'll be giving that shed at Dallas. Hopefully he's het hypo. If not, I mean, he's still a Desert Ghost Clown Inchy. Big news.
We got big news?
Yeah.
Do I know this?
Well, yeah, because we hatched clowns this year.
We did hatch
clowns. For the
clowns
first
this year.
time, we finally hatched clowns.
Our nemesis.
Our nemesis is gone. We've hatched 2, 3, 4. I think 4 clowns this year.
4 clowns this year.
We did some GHI Mandarin clowns this year.
Yep.
We did a redhead clown this year, and then we actually had I'm thinking it's pastel. It could possibly be super pastel. Its head has a lot of yellows on it. So I'm only calling it a single gene pastel desert ghost clown. So we hit that one. That was no more clown clutches in the incubator.
No, but that one was my big win because it was double hit to double hit.
Yeah, I mean it was double hit. The pastel double hit to a pastel double hit. We hit a super pastel DG out of that clutch. Pastel desert ghost clown out of that clutch, and then everything else is kind of pastel but they're all 66% hypo. We are hypo hit double hit DG clowns. We probably won't shed test those. They'll probably go fairly cheap. If you guys want to go ahead and pick up some 66 double hit stuff, we'll let those go fairly cheap. And then if you guys want to test them, you guys can test them out.
You see, Chris is in the house.
What? Who the hell is that?
Chris is in the house.
That's the Cocoa to Go dude. So if you guys need some chipper or Cocoa to Go, make sure you go over to Cocoa Dude.
That's all we use exclusively.
And get the best stuff on the market. I know there's a lot of controversy. Everybody says, "Oh, their stuff's the best." We love Cocoa to Go. That's all we use in all of our racks.
We used it even before we became distributors because we loved it. But, that kind of gave us an incentive to want to help other people get a hold of it.
Yeah.
Brother, Jack Daniels is doing great. He's getting big.
He's still super sassy though.
He's great until you put him back in his enclosure, and then he wants to bite your face off. But
I mean, he's beautiful. I mean, his yellows are so bright, and his blacks are so black, and
his yellows are getting real deep.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing good. You can always handle your snakes a little more, to calm down. We don't handle them enough to really tame them down that much. He is handleable.
He's handleable, and he's getting a lot better. Now, the hatchlings are a different story. We start handling them right away just so that they are social and don't bite people's faces off when you buy them.
Yeah, those are some nice clowns for the first clowns. I mean, you hardly see any Mandarin clowns, and then we were the first to produce the GHI clowns. We hit a GHI Mandarin clown and then a pastel GHI Mandarin clown. So they're gorgeous. Their oranges are starting to pop. The non-pastel one, his head is so orange, but that GHI, if you see a Mandarin clown, it's just a red head. And that GHI actually brought back in a little bit of a head stamp. Yeah. It's not a huge head stamp, but it's real narrow, almost like an inchy head stamp. And absolutely beautiful. Go. And then the redhead clown. What was the redhead clown? And then of course the double the DG clown. So
you want to ask me all the questions, and my cards are over there.
Yeah.
I moved everything off the desk so we could.
Let's see. So someone said Jose. Who's Jose's and Jose? Where are you, Jose? I'm looking for you, Jose. Edge of Panic. Okay. I was scrolling up. I'm like, who's Jose? Who's Jose? Edge of Panic. Yeah.
This is what happens in old age.
Right. And before the show, we were backstage talking with Ashley with TER, And she's the one that mentioned that we're mothball old.
Yeah.
She's the one that said we're old, and it's time to hang up the shoes.
She did say that. She said that she and Kyle probably should take over because our dementia is setting
and you all know me, I'll be talking about something and then it'll be like squirrel and I start talking about something else.
Right.
Did we see Mike? Mike came in, Mike Smith.
Good to see you.
So we'll pull out Mandarin Clown real quick. Do you remember where they're at?
I'll find it.
About halfway down on the first rack.
Yeah.
We'll pull out the Mandarin Clown real quick. Again, this is the GHI Mandarin Clown. So I tell you what, these things, they've never missed a meal yet. They're both holdbacks for us. We're to hold both of them back. But I gotta show you this head stamp. There it is. But I mean, just look how orange that head stamp is, or right behind the head stamp, that orange. So that's your GHI Mandarin Clown right there. Up on the neck, how red it is. And then here's the so in Mandarin, your pastel actually brings out a lot of the oranges. The only burnt oranges that you're getting on this pastel clown, and I think it's because the GHI is actually subduing it, is up on the dorsal stripe. And you get a little bit of oranges right there behind the head. But there's your GHI pastel Mandarin Clown. But just getting the burnt oranges in there in the dorsal stripe, and then where was that one?
Down in the
and right behind the head. Oops! Every time I turn. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Did a lot of Mandarin stuff this year. I think we have 3 or 4 clutches of Mandarin stuff. We did the pastel vanilla pinstripe Mandarin. That's double het DG hypo.
Yeah.
Those are up on Morph Market right now. We did it was a pastel. Well, so the Allgener would have been a super pastel, super vanilla leopard hypo desert ghost. We missed the leopard on the Allgener. We hit everything else, but there's a good combination of everything. Those are up on Morph Market right now. To me, that's probably my favorite clutch right there. Is I just love that DG and hypo in the the contrast with the vanillas and the pastels. Then we did the lavender black pastel acid. Het G stripe clutch.
Can we show off the leopard axis?
Oh yes. So we did pick up the Axis project a couple years ago. Thanks to really thanks to Colin and Ashley. They're the ones that said, "Hey, you guys need to get into this project." And so we did. We got with Earl with Lone Star Reptiles, and we were like, let's get into this Axis project. Colin, Ashley, Randy with Pope County,
Eric and Courtney
with Drop Time Reptiles. There are a couple more that's into this Axis project. But Colin Ashley's kind of taking the lead on it. They were like, hey, let's try to get this tested. Let's see what it's coming out as. And unfortunately, it's coming out as a yellow belly. But I'm telling you right now, it's not yellow belly. It's in the yellow belly line. It has to be if it's coming out yellow belly. But you're getting your oranges out of it. The bellies are oranges.
The bellies are orange instead of yellow.
So we had a fire leopard axis female that we put to a het red axanthic. It was supposed to be just het red axanthic.
It was supposed to be.
Cut the eggs, and we're like, why do we have white snakes? So our het red axanthic ended up having yellow belly in it. But it was kind of a blessing because these babies are amazing.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
So everybody pretty much knows what a leopard ivory looks like. So what I'm about ready to show is your leopard ivory. But remember, it's got access in it as the second copy of your yellow belly. And I believe it's got the hidden the het red axanthic in it as well. And
it's not going to show up well, but it's bright orange.
And let's see if I can get the head to it. I used to keep, but it's absolutely gorgeous. We hit a leopard axis as well, and that thing is his whole body or his whole belly is orange. I mean, this one's not does show up, but this is your leopard ivory, het red axanthic
with access.
Yeah,
we'll have to take a.
Yeah, we'll get some pictures and get it posted. And then we hit one without the leopard, and probably I think without the hidden het red axanthic as well. And it doesn't look like an ivory. I mean, it's a little different.
Here's the leopard one, so you can show the orange belly, hopefully.
Oh, okay. So this is the leopard axis. And I believe it's probably got het red axanthic to it, just because the patterning. That's more than just like your yellow belly type leopard, but you can see the oranges there. And if you look down by my fingers down here, right there, see how orange that underside is, and his whole belly is orange like that. And I don't want to. Here I am. Let's see. There we go. So access is to be something to work with. Like I said, Kyle and Ashley are working it real strong. Randy's working it real strong, and then Reptile and Reptiles is also working it real strong. So it should be something. There's to be some cool stuff that comes out of the Access project.
Mike wanted to see, I think, the DG clown.
Okay. When you say ivory, there you refer to, yes. So when I say ivory, since the Access is in the yellow belly complex, that's why I'm saying ivory. But yeah, your yellow belly / Access. Yep. So, because if it was just a plain ivory, it wouldn't have those oranges, yellow belly and Access, right? So yeah, so your ivory would be a super yellow belly. What we made is a ivory, which is yellow belly plus Access. You getting the DG clown?
I'm trying. I gotta try and remember where.
It'd be one of the last clutches we put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oranges are amazing. Yeah, and like you, Amanda, we love our oranges. You know, that's why we're Mandarin so much, and I think oranges bring out so much in some of these snakes. He came out at you. So this one is the one that I think is just, he's got so much yellow on his head. Oops. But there's your single gene, what I'm calling just single gene pastel DG clown right there. Now, hopefully it brightens up a little more. And we are going to test it just to be 100% positive that it is DG. We will send the shed test down. We'll take the shed with us to Dallas for Charlie.
However, the guy that we bought him from,
bought the pair from,
yeah,
immediately said DG.
Said DG.
So, yeah.
And I say DG.
I don't think you could see. I mean, it looks killer clown, but if you see it in person, it's got a lot of yellows on the head, and it could be the DG, or it's just single gene pastel. There's gorgeous too. The first one for me. Add VPI to that, and you got my dream snake and first long-term goal in this. We have VPI. We were talking about that earlier. Another clutch. Let's see. We did. We did what? 3 banana clutch. We did a coral glow clutch, redhead coral glow clutch. They're all 100% het pied. We did a banana, the hinging Woma banana clutch. We did the banana pied clutch. They sell, the bananas, just like the pieds and what we were talking about, the bananas sell.
Yeah, they do.
We did our blackhead black pastel acid. We hit a blackhead black pastel acid albino, super small. Probably the tiniest snake this year
we have, I think.
But he's starting to eat on his own, so he'll start gaining some size. Let's see what else we got. Gosh, trying to think what we have.
I know there's so many things over there.
What's the silver up top there?
That's the trick clutch.
Oh, so we did that trick clutch. We did a pastel to a yellow belly trick, and they're beautiful. I mean, but they don't want to eat. I mean, I guess it's 50-50.
Yeah, 3 of them don't.
Yeah, 3 of them don't want to eat.
3 of them don't want to eat.
So we're helping them eat. Let's see what else. My mind's going blank now.
I know we've got another DG clutch that's due next weekend.
But that's quad hets.
Quad hets.
Yeah, we made some quad hets this year. So that is a. Oh my God, what is it? It's a.
I don't even know why I'm bothering. I just moved my chair out, and
it was a pastel vanilla DG hypo to a Exanic G stripe, I believe. Maybe fire Exanic G stripe.
Pastel DG hypo to VPI Exanic G stripe.
Yes. So 10 eggs. So we're hitting quad hets on all 10 of the eggs. So we'll be holding some of those back, trying to hit some quad visuals. So that'll be pretty cool. Did a lot of hypo stuff this year. We actually had a Partho clutch this year, which was very surprising. Started out with, I don't know, 7 or 8 eggs. 9. I think 9 eggs.
9 eggs.
Ended up with 3 babies. They're doing okay. They're all visual hypo. They're copies of their mom. Mom was a visual hypo, and
all 3 girl babies.
And I'm trying to remember what the sire was. It was a double visual. We were trying to make triple hets, and all 3 of them are females, and all of them are only 3 survived, and all of them are hypo. But they're doing very well. They're eating. They're gaining weight.
One of them has been eaten like from
took
the
first
beginning.
meal. Yeah,
from the beginning by itself. The other 2, both had to be assist fed the first time, but then after that, they're
we did another banana clutch. That was the black pastel, an Angie black pastel het hypo to a banana het hypo, and one of them is not proven out hypo. We will test because we didn't hit a single hypo. They were supposed to both be 100% het hypo. And we had, I don't know, 6, 7 eggs, and we didn't hit a single hypo. So either our odds were horrible on that clutch or one of them's not hit. I'm in that long-term list on some visuals. Yep. Yeah, quad heads. So, I mean, if that's the way this industry is going now. You got to be doing these quad hets. You got to be making these double, triple visuals nowadays, just to stay afloat. If you're trying to sell some higher end quality powerhouse animals, they have to be quad hets, or they got to be triple visuals and double visuals. I mean, double visuals is just a few years ago, no one would even really thought about double visuals, and now double visuals are just it's a norm now. I mean, everybody's hitting double visuals. So and we everybody's bumped up to quad hets now, and making these triple visuals and quad visuals, and it is just amazing.
I still like working with codoms though too. Just doing some cool codom.
Yep. Earlier we were talking about that hen Gene Woma, and that, I mean, again, I never thought I would really like hen Gene Woma until we worked it this year, and I'm in love with it now.
See, Chris is talking about the freeway clutch with the hypo.
Oh yes,
let me grab that one.
Yes, I completely forgot about that one. So a super asphalt hypo to a Angie calico yellow belly, Angie calico yellow belly het hypo, and so we made a hypo calico Mardi Gras. So there's your hypo calico Mardi Gras, and then we hit. This was the only visual hypo that we hit. And then we hit another calico Mardi Gras that is non-hypo. And then we hit 2.
Let me grab one of those calicos, because the colors on that.
Yeah, those.
Eric's making his super classics.
The Angie asphalt calicos, we were talking about the oranges earlier. Amanda, you were talking about how you like these oranges. Wait till you see these. Just super orange. Okay, you got them separated?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's your Angie asphalt calico. I mean, look at that tail right there. Look at that right there. I mean, just super orange. The whole snake is that way though. Just super orange. And then you got the non-inchy version. That's the non-inchy version. So
which one?
Yeah, that clutch. That clutch.
Other,
you want the other Mardi Gras? And then this the other Mardi Gras without hypo. And just that hypo, it's amazing how much it changed the color on it. So that's the non-hypo one there.
Yeah, when we did that clutch, it was like every egg you were like, oh.
Yeah.
Those were amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, inchy will add your oranges. So that's why those inchy ones are so orange, is because the inchy. Yep. Derek from Big D potentially hatched out some redhead highway calicos the other day. That's to be neat to see. Yeah, those would be pretty to see. So,
Eric mentioned cypress. I love cypress.
Cypress, we do. We got cypress clown. We got some cypress in the grow out rack. I love cypress. Can't wait to work with it. We'll actually be working the cypress clown this coming year. Getting her into some other stuff.
I can't wait for the cantaloupe to get big enough.
Yeah, that inchy cantaloupe is inchy cantaloupe. Is she inchy? I think she's inchy cantaloupe. Gorgeous. You know, talking about your oranges. You know, and these are all different fades of oranges. You know, when you hear cantaloupe, you know, think of the fruit cantaloupe. That's the orange on the cantaloupe gene. I had started deleting hypo from my collection and breed programs. You guys are changing my mind.
The hypo, it wasn't like one of my favorites, but the more we put it into stuff, hypo is really making me, really growing on me. I love it.
And I've always loved hypo.
You've always loved hypo. I was a little more reserved about it because I was just like, I'm not feeling it. I like the bright colors, but it just hits different, and it makes so many things look amazing.
Do you want to grab that the all jeaner without the leopard?
Yeah.
And here's the super pastel, super vanilla hypo desert ghost. And just now these here, they might be in shed. I know we posted a picture the other day and it was in shed. This is without the leopard, right? Is that without the leopard one? Yeah. So you got your super pastel, super vanilla, hypo desert ghost. And even with those blushing jeans with the pastel and the vanilla, those the yellows in that hypo, and even those yellows with the DG, even with that hypo in it, the yellows are still popping through.
This is the other one we're keeping.
And then this is the so this
super vanilla leopard DG hypo.
So the super vanilla leopard DG hypo. And this one's a hold back here. So yeah. Don't, like Chris said, don't sleep on hypo.
Oh yeah.
Hypo, you get into the Mandarin projects, and hypo, I don't want to say is a must, but it's a must in the Mandarin. It just really helps those oranges. So yeah, if you were talking about possibly going away from the hypo, keep some hypo around. Vanilla is another truly underrated gene. Yeah, you just got to work it. You got to work it with, we like to work vanilla with your DGs and your hypos and your darker genes like your leopard and that to really get that nice contrast.
Mike has a question.
Got a question for you. Around 14 or 15 days, my clutch is supposed to be pipping. If they don't, can I cut it on live here with you guys?
Absolutely.
And if you're uncertain if they are ready to be cut, we can go live and backstage and because if it's not pipping and they're ready to go and they're nice and deflated, but you still want to kind of squeeze the sides.
Yeah, you can feel it, and they're gonna push back for you.
Yeah, you want that snake to push back against your hands. If they're not pushing back, put them back in the incubator and let them cook for another couple of days. But yeah, absolutely. If you want to do a live egg cutting on here, you are more than welcome to, brother.
We would absolutely love it.
All this time, thought Inchu would add like a brownish brown color, but makes sense why the banana enchilada we hatched out. The banana enchilada we hatched out is so bright. Yeah,
Inchi really bright and stuff.
Yeah. We did what was the one with super bright last year? A banana. Was it banana leopard? What was super bright last? It made the banana the oranges.
It was a banana phantom leopard.
Banana phantom. Yeah, same thing. I mean, it just shot those oranges out.
Yeah.
The coral glow clutch is super bright. Pinstripe coral glow to a I believe just a redhead pied.
Redhead pied, I believe.
But that whole clutch is super bright. Super bright.
Pretty.
They just came out of the incubator.
Those were Sophia's babies.
Those were Sophia's babies.
Yeah.
She was a good mom. She gave us a good clutch this year. So squeeze them, and if the snake pushes back, it's ready.
If you can feel it push back.
Eric, hey, you just send me to therapy, Eric. I'll tell you that.
It's going to be a different kind of. I mean, he's going to be paying for yours.
Yeah. Eric, if you want to come see if I'm ready to hatch out, you come squeeze on me and see if I push back on you.
You know what? I was thinking.
That's a scary pastime. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking because we're monetized and all that, and we can get like AdSense. What if we pair with Adam and Eve? They take good care of your balls. We take good care of your balls. Right?
Who's Eve?
Adam and Eve.
Who's Adam? Who's Eve?
Never mind.
You're talking them sponsor us?
Yeah. It's a ball pairing.
Miss Donahue, we have the best sponsors in the world.
No, these are for AdSense.
Let's talk about our sponsors.
Let's talk about our sponsors.
One of them is in here tonight.
One of them is in here.
And that's the Cocoa Dude.
Right.
Again, if you guys need Chipper or the Cocoa to go, make sure you guys go over to thecocodude.com.
He said it was Adam and Steve. I thought it made sense, this pairing.
Adam and Steve sounds better because they both take care of your balls.
That could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll treat them
I thought
gently.
It was a good, yeah. I thought it was a good pairing.
Yeah. That's good. I don't know if Adam and Steve will actually pair up though.
They don't. You don't think they'll be
maybe
contacting us?
Maybe we need to name a snake Adam and one named Eve.
Okay, we can do that.
And see if they produce us some balls.
They just might sponsor us after that.
But you got the cocoa dude. If you need some chipper or the cocoa to go, make sure you go over to the cocoa dude.
You know,
if you don't have a local distributor around you, and you can always go to his website to find a local distributor.
The scrambler girl that we've got in there, Chris, is growing up nicely.
Yeah. And I saw, I think it's David. David's got a scrambler. I think he did a reel the other day on the scrambler.
Scrambler is badass.
Yeah, the scrambler really is badass. She should be ready a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'd probably say about a year.
You think?
Yeah.
Not this coming year. Probably next year. She might be ready next year.
Next fall. Yeah. She'll be ready to go.
And then we have recoil reptiles. If you're looking for a PVC enclosure of anything you want,
they will custom build it.
They will custom build it for you. They also have some pre-made stuff that they have in stock. Reach out to recoilreptiles.com. If you ship reptiles and you want your reptiles to get there safely and you don't want to have to worry about them or make phone calls to FedEx, you ship your reptiles. Ship your reptiles will contact FedEx if there's any issues. All the worries are out of your hand and in their hand. Yeah.
Always
if you need shed testing,
go
ahead.
Customer service.
And awesome customer service. Yeah. If you need shed testing done, make sure you reach out to Charlie with Gray Rider Reptiles. He'll get your shed testing in and sent back to you. And he's hitting all the major shows.
He is. He's going to be in Dallas with us. So
you can take your sheds to the shows or go on his site and order your testing.
Yeah, we're taking a bunch more when we go to Dallas.
Yep. Yeah, we're taking some.
I have seen some of Hernan's, and Chris Hernan has a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, oranges are intense. That was the sponsors. I didn't miss anybody, did I?
You did not.
I did not miss. Now you can talk about Adam and Eve.
I'm done now. I'm done now.
All right. Where are we at? We are an hour and 22 minutes in.
We've kept everybody over an hour again.
We always do. Always do.
We try, guys. We try to keep you only an hour. We're
past my bedtime. I have no idea where we're in comments. I know Ashley's been staying up on him.
Yeah, Ashley's been popping things.
Let me see. Shed testing done thanks to Pip Stalkers. Yep. Pip. Oh shit. Is this one? Okay. Shows the rest of the year. Is this where we were at Ashley? It is okay. Look, I got a thumbs up again. She loves giving me those thumbs ups.
That wasn't thumbs earlier. No matter what you want to say, those were not thumbs.
Shows that we're doing the rest of the year. So next month we'll be at Dallas NARBC. We will be vending with the Missouri Rattery. We have a huge end cap there.
Yeah.
And make sure you come out and see us there.
We're doing Springfield.
Is that between Tinley?
I think it is.
So then between Tinley, we'll be in Springfield, Missouri. We'll be hitting that show. That's a one-day show down there.
It is, but we loved we
so
did
Springfield
that
was a great.
It was a great show.
Yeah, and so was the Iowa show.
The Davenport, Iowa
show was an amazing show.
We're trying to get into the Nebraska show, but
no one will message me back.
No one's getting back to
trying
us.
to get into it's I believe Bellevue, Nebraska, just outside of Omaha. We're trying to get into that show. And then after the
Springfield,
we got Tinley. we'll be up at Tinley, and we'll be vending with the Cocoa Dude up there.
Yeah.
So it'll be us and Chris up there. And then after that show, that is in October, and then in November we will be St. Louis and ARBC. So make sure you come and see us there if you're coming to that show. And
do we want to tell? Because it's always my fault.
Well, hold on. And then after that show, so the St. Louis show, we vended it last year.
We did.
And we've been so busy, and Vanessa from thank God this girl's around. Vanessa reached out to us and said, "Hey, you guys doing St. Louis again?" We're like, "Yeah." She was like,
we've got the lobby open for you."
Yeah. So we're out in the lobby for now.
For now.
But she said if there's anybody that leaves or doesn't show up, we get to move inside. We will be at the St. Louis show. Depending on where we set up at. But Stephen and Courtney was set up in the lobby last year.
They were,
and they did good. I mean, you're the first booth that people see.
Of defense. Everybody sees you first.
That lobby each year gets bigger and bigger, and it's a show within a show.
And they have Ed and Emily out there usually, so you've got a line, and people can look at your stuff while they're waiting.
Yeah.
So. I'm okay.
And then after the St. Louis show, fingers crossed, we should be hitting the Overland Park show. It's
fingers crossed.
It's the Plant and Reptile Expo that Troy from Best Dressed Balls is promoting.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, we will be at that show in December.
Eric, it's always my fault.
And
we didn't make it to Tinley one year. Why? Me.
But and then we're to be hitting a lot of the local shows around here in between those times. But those will be our major shows for the rest of the year. Like I said, finishing up with, hopefully, fingers crossed, is Troy's show here in Overland Park in our backyard. So if we do get into that, expect a get together probably Saturday night after the show. Expect a get together at the house.
Eric and Amanda are going to Tinley.
Oh, awesome.
Chris says we should have his booth.
At St. Louis.
See, we had tables last year, Chris, and this year I was late getting us registered because.
Okay, I'll get with you, Chris. Yeah, because we've always had our table there.
Yeah.
So we will get with you, and if we need to cancel our booth to be inside with your, we'll
get it figured out.
Yeah. So
we'll get it figured out.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. So, we've already got our hotel.
Oh, so. And plus, he's already paid for it. That's even better.
Hey. That's even
so
better.
I got to go across the country to look at Jeff's stuff. Tempting.
I gotta tell you, it's worth it.
When Eric talks about my stuff, I get a little excited.
We love you too, Mike. We're glad you're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're glad we could do the show tonight.
Yeah. So awesome. Missouri, right? November 8th and 10th. November 8th and 10th. November
8th through the 10th. That's the St. Louis.
That's the St. Louis show.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. See, David keeps me straight. You keep me straight. Chris keeps me straight. Kyle keeps me straight. Eric keeps me straight.
Ashley keeps you straight.
You know what, Ashley?
Don't be thankful.
I was just to say I love her.
Okay. We can. That's okay.
And I love the thumbs up that she keeps giving me. Oh, Eric said not that stuff. What was that? I'm from Southeast Alabama, so St. Louis close show for me on the list. Mike, if you can make it up there, please stop by. Please stop by and say hi to us.
He said he wants to check out your balls. He's heard you got some great ones.
Look, would you everything's a joke to you guys. I'm trying to be serious here.
I was being serious about my sponsors.
Can you and Eric just calm down for a second?
Being serious about my sponsors. I may need to get some native sponsors too, because it gets a little hot sitting next to you. Need a little protection.
Mike, if you can make it up to St. Louis, please stop by and see us. Eric, if you make it up to St. Louis, please stop by and talk to us. In
St. Louis, Dallas, Tinley, wherever you can see us.
My balls will be with me. I promise you that.
They'll be there.
I need a Celtic ball.
See? There you go.
There you go.
We've kept everybody a long time tonight for just our nonsense.
We always do, though. Oh, it's always nonsense, and we always keep them. The ones that don't like our nonsense have already left.
Well,
it's such smooth. See, Alan would know. See there. Okay, so we're talking about recoil reptiles. Now Alan pops in. Now Alan's probably been in this whole time and just hasn't said anything until we start talking about my balls.
Right.
And now he wants to come in and talk about how he rubbed my smooth ball. He rubbed my smooth legs. He started heading north. And kind of like when I did the Lady and the Tramp with Eric, and I got scared.
You did get scared.
I got a little scared when Alan headed a little north.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That one. Yeah.
You know, because I love to play around, but then it was like, oh, this is getting real.
Kind of like when I caught Don D and you and he had his trouser snake.
Miss Don, we're not talking about that. Don, are you still here? Oh my. All right. You ready to close it out?
We probably should. We've kept everybody.
I know.
For our nonsense.
Everybody's just trying to appease us by sticking around.
They are. They thought we were dead. They thought we were dead. They were just making sure.
There was probably a few days I wish I was dead. Yeah.
Work has been a little harried for
I
you.
mean, it's, you know, we always talk and joke about how hectic it's been, and it's, you know,
Thanks,
we jumped, we doubled our clutches this year. We doubled our rats this year. But work has gotten hectic.
Work has gotten hectic.
You know,
this part is the part I love.
Yes.
This stuff is what I love.
But yeah, work is what's actually made it hectic this year. You know, they switched my schedule, you know, for 3 months, and now I'm the only one doing 4 jobs, and it's that part's been hectic, which brings it here, because now when we get here, I want to relax and
right.
And this is what I missed.
Right.
Because I feel good.
Yeah.
We've laughed.
Yes.
We got to hang out with our friends and family.
Well, and not only is your work, we got taken over again, bought out,
right.
merged, whatever you want to call it. And I'm under a new.
Why is it always about you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
I'm under new management.
And they're trying to bring new.
Still with my boss, but we're all under new management, and they are micromanagers.
Yeah.
So
Alan said he just got here. Well, you missed it. I gave a spill on recoil reptiles, and now you're just getting here. You know, big time, Mr. You know, recoil reptiles, building enclosures for everybody. Doesn't have time to come on our show anymore.
I think we've sent like everybody that I've talked to this week. I'm like, recoil reptiles. Yeah. Hit them up.
Mike said, happy recharge. Thank you.
We love you, Muscles. We're so glad you were in tonight, honey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Micromanagers are the worst. It just makes it all.
It makes it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want tracking sheets. They want all kinds of stuff now. So it's a lot. So,
and Muscles going through the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's hard to do.
Well, hopefully everybody got a little chuckle or two tonight. Again, it's a Monday. We're done with Monday.
Yeah.
Mondays are usually the hardest of the week, just getting back into it. So hopefully we could bring a little bit of laughter to you guys tonight.
Tonight was the reset button. So hopefully now we can
reset button.
Yeah, we can get our guests back in order and get moving forward from here.
Yep. We do have some big time guests. I mean, when I say big time guests, I mean folks that have been in the community for a long time and have a lot of knowledge. But we do have a couple lined up, and we will be bringing them on within the next couple months.
We say that, but we also say that whether you have one snake, two snakes, or hundreds of snakes, every person brings a set of knowledge to the community. Whether you know something that I don't know that will help me, or I can help you with something, we all have things to offer. Yep. So if we reach out to you and you've only got two snakes and we say, hey, come on, you've got something to offer. We'll look at things. We'll talk about things. We'll see where you're going in the future. Everybody brings something to the table.
Kind of like our breeding plans. We were talking earlier, we breed for everybody, and this podcast is for everybody.
Yep.
So one team, one fight.
Hua. Hoorah.
No, hua.
No, hoorah.
All right. What else? Don't forget to peep the moon tonight, guys. Oh, is it?
No, it's a full moon. I told you that's why everybody's acting crazy. I told you that.
Full moons.
I told you.
Oof. Oh no, life was a lot cheaper when I only had two snakes. Amen, brother.
Don't we know?
The day we quit learning is the day we put you in a boxing cremation or cremation.
Muscles head.
This is why we love y'all. Community is so important. And y'all value that and that. Thank you. It is. I mean, it's one community.
It is one community.
Like Angie said, one snake, no snakes, just enjoying the community to hundreds of snakes. We're all here for the same reason.
It's all about supporting each other and making sure that we're all on our best foot and going forward. So.
Oh, super moon. It's not just full moon. It's a super moon.
I think a blue moon and a
No, Alan said it's a super moon.
No, it's two. I read about it today.
Is it orange?
Yes.
Amanda, is it an orange moon tonight? Oh my gosh, if it's orange.
Do you remember how we almost got killed on Saturday at the grocery store? I told you there had to be a full moon.
Those people were crazy. Almost backed right up over us.
I know.
And I was going to take the brunt of it. I was pushing you out of the way. I was to be the hero.
He tripped me and ran.
That's just so wrong.
All right, Daddy, we better shut this party down.
I know, because look at that. Eric's getting started again. Talking about the moon. My moon's white. All right. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
We will see you guys next week. We don't have a show next week, do we?
We will have a show next week.
No, a vending show. No
vending show next week. Okay. Are we ready?
We'll be here next week.
We'll be right here doing what we love, loving what we do. We love y'all. You keep chasing your dream.
You guys have a safe night. Have a safe week, and we'll see you next Monday. Love you guys.